So Trumbull Valley is the newest map to come in State of Decay 2. It's a remastered and redone version of the original map from the original game. And it's one of my favorite places to visit, but I have to say it features some of the most unique bases in all of State of Decay 2. So in this video, let's go ahead and showcase the best bases you should use. Without further ado, let's go. So moving on to the newest map in Trumbull Valley, and we're going to start this off with Farmland Compound. Probably takes the cake for the best base on Trumbull Valley itself for a wide variety of reasons, but it does come with a high cost of $1750 in the green, $3,500 in lethal. But despite that cost, the benefits of this base are pretty massive. It comes in with 4 large slots to build anything you want, 3 small slots you can play with, for a total of 7 buildable slots that you can really build any sort of base you pretty much dreamed of, especially considering that it comes in with a built-in infirmary and a kitchen as well. Beds also, guys, so I feel safe to say this base is one of the most customizable in the game. As for special perks, it really only has this grill stuff up in the kitchen, which just recently got buffed, but really nothing too crazy. And guys, when it comes to this base, really nothing to complain about either. Probably the biggest advantage this base does have in Trumbull Valley is the fact that it's in the middle of the map, and it makes it easier to access anything you want to accomplish on the map. As for really the one downside, I'd say, is perhaps defending the base can be a little tricky, as there's multiple points Zeds can enter, but with some careful planning and blocking, you can mitigate that pretty much easily. So all in all, I think Farmland Compound is your absolute best base in Trumbull Valley, and I think it's one of the better ones in the entire game. So when I first saw Pterodactyl Tark, essentially a trailer park, I didn't think much of it, but under the surface, I feel as though this might be the very best early starter base in the entire game. With the very low cost of $250 in the green zone and $500 in lethal, this base comes packing with tons of room to build, especially for a base such early in the game. Featuring 5 small slots and 1 large slot, you can really customize and play around quite a bit with the layout. Then you factor in the built-in trailer park beds that give you 4 in total, then a built-in latrine that gives you a +10 to morale with the ability to clean the toilets for another 10. This really makes for an awesome lethal run base. The placement of this base is also not too bad, with it being in the northern part of the map with connecting to a main road. Really the only downside is, again, maybe defending this, as this can be a little tricky, but again, really good placement of blocking off the exits can make a big difference, and this base is easily one of my personal favorite if you're just starting off completely with a new community and need to get into something right away with a lot of options. With that, guys, if you want a full video on all the best bases in State of Decay 2 for all maps, click this video right here.